time to bring in our 12 Sports Insider Doug Franz, host of the Doug Franz Unplugged podcast. Doug, this offense only mustering 2 field goals. Chad Ryland even missed one. But what was your overall reaction to what we saw from this team?
Well, I remember Cam asked me just a little while ago, 2 weeks ago, what did I think about Kyler Murray moving forward in the MVP race? And we got the bad answer this time. The thing about Kyler Murray, which is really hard to understand, the Detroit game and the Washington game, I squarely put on him, and I do the same thing on this game. And yet it just came off of a 4-game streak where he was anywhere between excellent and outstanding all the time. So what is going on? That play on the pick 6, you would probably think about benching a high school quarterback for doing. I mean, it
reminded you of the playoff loss in the Rams, right?
It's exactly what it did. When Oklahoma didn't know that 5 or 7 is more than 2, and he threw it a pick 6. It's just outrageous the way he played. But not all the sacks were on him. There were a couple sacks in this game where the O-line just completely missed games, like they weren't even paying attention this week in practice.
All right, Doug. Bottom line, though, the sky is not falling. They still have 6 games left, and they can pick up some momentum and still get into the playoffs, no problem. But moving forward, what do you make a kind of big picture with this team? It almost makes that game against Seattle like a must-win, right, moving forward.
I totally believe that because of tiebreakers in a division that's going to be so close. If you lose that, you're down the head-to-head tiebreaker to Seattle. You can't have that. But as long as San Francisco isn't showing up to play either, and you saw what the Rams just did on 12 News, why would you believe in any of the 4 teams right now? Seattle's the latest one to get a win, so no, the sky's not falling at all because somebody's got to win this division.
So is this just like typical bye week slowness, or are they the Cardinals we saw before the bye week or today?
They are historically bad out of their bye week.
Yeah, I think most Cardinal fans are going to say we probably saw today coming in a sense.
The thing that worries me the most, though, is because the wins that they do have in that 4-game stretch were against teams that aren't impressive. So now you're facing against a team that you might have to worry about competing for the playoffs with. And what do? You have an effort like that with no offensive touchdowns.
All right, you know what it is. Do they win in Minnesota next week, Doug?
No.
No.
I disagree.
Oh.
I disagree.
Really?
I disagree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they beat Seattle at home.
Okay.
But no, I'm not giving you this one, Cam.
That's a more important one.